ceremony of the Mangrove Monitoring International Training 2021. And well, anyway, I just would like to say that on behalf of the organizing committee, we are very proud of all of you guys, all participants, even though there were initially 41 persons participating in the Mangrove Monitoring International Training 2021 from various countries around the globe, among others Antigua and Barbuda, Bahama, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Ghana, Indonesia, Jamaica, Malaysia, Mauritius, Nigeria, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Suriname. But it is quite surprising, quite surprising that there have been 35 persons out of 41 total participants remaining till the end of the training. So I believe that, you all guys have so much sacrifice and also commitment. So congratulations. Anyway, guys, the 35 that are still remaining till today, till the end of the training, we are so proud of you. Anyway, now I think everybody is ready for the closing ceremony. So here we go. The Honorable Executive Director of the Regional Training and Research Center on Marine Biodiversity and Ecosystem Health, RTRC Marbes, Dr. Augie Shahailatua. The Honorable Acting Head of Research Center for Oceanography, National Research and Innovation Agency, or BRIN, Mr. Udi Eko Hernawan, PhD. The Honorable Acting Director of Competency Development, National Research and Innovation Agency, or BRIN, Dr. Insinyur Sudi Arianto M.Eng, distinguished colleagues, guests, trainers, organizing committee, as well as participants of the Mangrove Monitoring International Training 2021, or MMIT 2021. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good day, good morning, or even good evening to all of you around the globe. And today, the Mangrove Monitoring International Training, or MMIT 2021, comes to an end. And as we know that our training has been running from Friday, October 29th to today, which is Saturday, November 6th, 2021. And before starting the closing ceremony today, we, on behalf of the organizing committee, would like to say that we are very happy, we are very proud of all participants of this training, and you have shown your great commitment and your great sacrifice. And distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, starting the closing ceremony today, we are going to hear the speech by the acting head of the Research Center for Oceanography of the National Research and Innovation Agency, or BRIN, Mr. Udi Eko Hernawan, PhD. Time is yours, Mr. Udi.
Thank you, Mr. Yunus. The Honorable Director of Regional Training and Research Center, Marine Biodiversity and Ecosystem Health, Mr. Augie Shahailatua, the Honorable Director of Competency Development Research, National Research and Innovation Agency, Mr. Sudi Arifianto, excellent speakers, trainers, the organizing committees, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to say it is a great pleasure for me to address this closing session of the Mangrove Monitoring Training. Allow me to first convey special thanks and appreciation to Mr. Augie Shahailatua as the Director of the RTRC Marbes. Also Mr. Sudi Arifianto as the Director of Competency Development of BRIN, and then the organizing committees, colleagues from Research Center for Oceanography for organizing this, I would say, this very productive training. I would like to thank the resource persons, invited speakers, trainers, facilitators for sharing the important knowledge on how we can best monitor mangrove ecosystem. I thank all the participants who have attended the training, raised questions and shared experiences on how we can monitor mangrove ecosystem, especially using MonMeng application. And then I would like to congratulate all of you for your dedication, active engagement in these learning experiences. From what I have known already, I understand that your learning experience covered a wide breadth of topics, from remote sensing, mapping the mangrove ecosystem using Google Earth engine, and then the application itself, MonMeng application, how we use the MonMeng application, the concept of mangrove health index for the mangrove monitoring, and then also how we can explore the available global data, mangrove management, and how we can use or the benefit of using this application for example, in mangrove restoration. I also understand that the training showcase a variety of case of study examples from a case study. This is to illustrate the many variety of mangrove ecosystem condition and how we can deal with a variety of condition, and then how these were dealt with the procedure of the monitoring. Participants and ladies and gentlemen, let me finish by saying that you all have worked hard, but in fact, the real work only starts now. This is the beginning of our concerted efforts, part of our global effort to work together in mangrove monitoring. And we hope that we could start a collaboration in the near future, especially in mangrove monitoring. I would like to inform that later, after we organize this training, we also plan to organize some trainings in the near future. We plan to organize a training for coral transplantation and also fish taxonomy. So this is a brief announcement for our next training. Last, I wish to encourage you to share or complete the evaluation of this training workshop, because it shall help us to shape or to improve our future capacity building activities. In concluding my remarks, I would like to thank all of you once again for your engagement. Thank you. Yunus.
Thank you very much, Mr. Udi, for having addressed the speech. And ladies and gentlemen and distinguished participants, next we are going to have the speech that will be addressed by the Acting Director of Competency Development of the National Research and Innovation Agency, or BRIN, Dr. Insinyur Sudi Arianto, MA. Floor is yours, Mr. Sudi.
Terima kasih, Pak Yunus. Honorable Executive Director of the Regional Training and Research Center on Marine Biodiversity and Ecosystem Health, Dr. Augie Shahailatua, the Honorable Acting Head of Research Center for Oceanography of the National Research and Innovation Agency, Mr. Udi Eko Hirawan, PhD, distinguished guests, colleagues, trainers, organizing committee, as well as all participants of the Mangrove Monitoring International Training 2020. Good afternoon or good morning in wherever you are attending this closing ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, once I found a blog in the World Bank homepage, and the blog dealing with the significance of mangrove, or why should we care about mangroves. Here are some few important reasons that I found in the blog, and I would like to share with you that mangroves after coral reefs are the most effective natural protections against tropical storms. So the mangrove are acting as wave and wind breakers. And then mangrove can sequester up to 50 times more carbons in their soils by area than tropical forests. Mangroves are amongst the richest biodiverse ecosystems, and mangroves provide livelihoods to a large number of tropical coastal communities. So I understood from this blog that the existence of mangroves are very significant to the well-being of the coastal ecosystem, as always for us, because it will protect us, and it will also contribute to the well-being of the communities in the coast. So why we are very aware, very thinking very seriously about the existence of mangroves, and Indonesia is the one of the biggest country with the area of sea, and we are very seriously taking the mangrove, take care of mangrove in Indonesia. And this training is one of our contributions to the communities. All of the countries that are participating this training course, and as you see that in this training from Friday October 29 until today, November 6, you got many informations or many knowledge, and as well as the hand-on trainings on the utilizations of mangrove application. So it is we are very it's honorable. It's an honor for us that we can host this training, and we can share what we have done in Indonesia that can be used by all of participating countries to monitor the health of the mangrove in its country. So high appreciation to the UNESCO IUC Regional Training and Research Center of Marine Biodiversity and Ecosystem Health and AIS forums with that have been doing this training in collaborative activities, and then also for the organizing committee from the Research Center for Oceanography of BRIN, and also the Directorate for Competency Development, and also we would like to say thank you for all of the trainers and in particular for the those coming from the Research Center for Oceanography, Cherangi Foundations, and also some invited speakers coming from UK, Dr. Thomas Worthington, from Japan, Professor Dr. Ryoko Saka, from the Philippines, Mr. Severino Di Salmo, the third of PhD, and from the New Zealand, Dr. Caroline Lindquist. And it is a good collaboration among us, and we hope that what we are doing in this training and what we share in this training will contribute to the good monitoring of the mangrove health in the participating countries. And also for the students, young researchers and lecturers from Indonesia and other member states, Indonesia West Pacific region, AIS and ASEAN, including universities and research institutions, our gratitude also come to all of you. And initially there were 41 persons participating in the training from various countries, from Antigua and Barbuda, Bahama, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Ghana, Indonesia, Jamaica, Malaysia, Mauritius, Nigeria, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Suriname. And among 41 persons invited to attend the training, it is quite surprisingly that there is still 35 persons still remain until the end of this training, until this closing ceremony. So I believe that it is all of your commitment for improving your competence, and I believe that you will be important contributors of the monitoring of mangrove health in your countries. So for all of the participants, thank you very much for your active participation in this training, and I hope that this training will provide benefits to all of you. And as informed by Dr. Odi, that there will another training courses in the future, and I hope that you will also be able to participate in this in the future training courses. And again, thank you very much for all of the organizing committee members, for the trainers and participants of this training courses. Of this training course, I mean not courses. Yeah, so I hope that you will participate in the future training courses. Thank you very much, and again, that it is an honor for me to be able to deliver remarks in this closing ceremony. Thank you very much for all of you. Terima kasih Pak Yunus.
Baik. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Sudi Arianto, for having conveyed the speech. And ladies and gentlemen, distinguished participants, next we are going to have the speech by the Director of the Regional Training and Research Center on Marine Biodiversity and Ecosystem Health, or RTRC Marbes, as well as closing the Mangrove Monitoring International Training 2021 officially. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Augie Shahailadwa, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yunus. I hope my voice is quite clear. Is it clear now?
Very.
Yeah, very clear, Pak Augie.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. The Honorable Acting Head of Research Center for Oceanography, BRIN, Dr. Udi Eko Hernawan, my Also the Honorable Director of Directorate of Competency Development of BRAIN, Dr. Sudi Arianto. So basically, Dr. Sudi is my new friend since yesterday, I know. No wonder.
Thank you, Pak. Okay.
um, Distinguished colleagues, guests, trainees, organizing committee, as well as participants of the Mangrove Monitoring International Training 2021, MMIT 2021. A very good afternoon and very good morning and evening for some of you in other parts of the globe. Let me say a few words at the end of the Mangrove Monitoring International Training. On behalf of Acting Head of Research Organizing for Earth Sciences, National Research and Innovation Agency, or BRIN, and as a Director of RTRC Marbes, I'm very grateful for having had the opportunity to advise and sponsor this training together with IOC Westpac, Directorate of Competence Development, BRIN, and also archipelago and island states. Friend and college, thank you for your interest in following, listening, and participating in the entire session of this Mangrove Monitoring International Training. I know it's not easy, especially during our challenging time of pandemic. As this training is now coming to the end, we have experienced how some fields are very well known and other need for more observation, exploration, and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6 days of this training have given us important insight about what we have been done and understood up to nowadays in terms of research and monitoring of mangrove ecosystems and its related aspects. However, incomprehensive the topic in this training might be due to the time constraint and probably the virtual training system. I know some of you need to have in class and at field training. I sincerely wish that you can benefit the most of your presence and participation in this training. Dear friend, college, and participants, the organizing committee of this training will try the best to compile all materials and the video recordings of all activities for the 6 days training to increase the impact of program on mangrove research and monitoring. Other than that, feedbacks from you all in the completed evaluation form is essential to maintaining and improving the quality of this training in the future. Again, I hope that the time spent making new acquaintances and having fruitful discussion and communication on the common interests of this training, and hopefully it can lead to establishing new networks and strengthening the old ones. BRIN and RTRC Marbes are committed to keep improving the infrastructure to be able to meet the demands of the research, innovation, and training to be carried out in this particular coastal and marine ecosystem based on the knowledge gaps identified through this training and our research experiences. Now that we have come to the end of this training, I would like to express my warm thanks to the organizing. You guys do your very best task. Thank you so much. Without your assistance, this training would not have been possible to be running. Special thanks are also due to all instructors, especially instructors from overseas, Dr. Thomas Worthington from UK, Professor Rio Kosaka, and his team, Dr. Kofedo, Dr. Kevin Muhammad Lukman, and Dr. Yuta Uchiyama from Japan. Uh, also, Dr. Salmo from the Philippines and Dr. Caroline Landquist from New Zealand for sharing your knowledge and experience. Friends, colleagues, and participants, I wish you all stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connection. And I really hope to see you in other scientific engagement, either future training or research project about mangrove ecosystem in the region. Finally, I would like to declare that this training is officially closed. Thank you very much, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and have a nice weekend. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Augie Shahailatua, for having delivered the speech, as well as having closed the international training officially. Stay healthy, stay positive. All right. Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished participants, please stay online because our program is not yet over. And in a few moments, we are going to show you, we are going to give you some announcements, right, on best participants. Best participants, there are two best participants among 41, let's say among 35 participants, right? And also one favorite participant chosen by the all participants themselves at the LMS. So it is a kind of congeniality, right? Anyway, all right, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, you must be ready. Okay, here we go. Mr. Jazui, please. All right. Okay, please give applause to three of you, right? To
Thank
Rubaiyat Abdullah from Bangladesh, and also Umir, Sumiran Paputungan from Indonesia as best participants, and last but not least, also Narjas Halil from Bahrain, right, as the most congenial participant. That means the most favorite participant. But anyway, we, organizing committee, would like to congratulate all participants, not only three of you, but all participants on your success, on your, sacrifice as well as commitment, in participating in this international training. Anyway, and last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we all participants and also all organizing committee would like to say that we all together have availed ourselves of this fruitful mangrove monitoring international training 2021. And once again, thank you very, very much, trainers, participants, and surely all organizing committee members for the hard efforts and for having made this international training come true. And last but not least, we also would like to say thank you very much to Dr. Augie Shahailatua, Dr. Sudi Arianto, and also Mr. Udi Eko Hernawan, PhD, for coming to the opening ceremony as well as the closing ceremony, for having delivered the speeches, and also for the support from the beginning to the end. And once again, we look forward to your participation in our upcoming events, ladies and gentlemen, and participants. Umir, Nabil, also Narjes, Rubayot, and others. Yeah, all participants, please. We'll look forward to your participation in our upcoming events. Once again, stay healthy. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. And
Thank
please,
you, everyone.
please stay here.
Thank you very
Please,
much.
please stay here. We are going to have a photo session. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Yes. The photo session is purposely at the end of today's program. Anyway, Mr. Host, Pak Jazuli or Pak Tribudi, can you help give some shots for the photo session? Okay, I'm going to count for page 1 first, because we have 2 pages, right? And for page 1, well, guys, please turn on your videos. Please have cameras on. Tara, can you please turn on your video, Tara? Anyway, right. Okay, second, please. Well, page 1, Pak Jazuli. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, once again, for page 1, say cheese and show your fingers, but not middle fingers, please. Yes. you may show your thumbs or anyway. All right. And you may say cheese. 1, 2, 3, cheese. All right. Next, for page 2. Page 2, Pak Jazuli. Halaman kedua. Well, okay, Ratri with her child. Anyway, it's very good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Once again, page 2. Show your fingers and say cheese. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much once again. And see you when we see you. And stay healthy, stay positive, and anyway, love mangroves. All right. Thank you very much, Pak Sudi, Pak Udi, and also Pak Augie. Terima kasih banyak, Bapak.
Okay, thank you to all and stay safe. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Anyway, take care. Take care.
Ya,
Have a
makasih
nice
Pak
weekend.
Augie, Pak Sudi.
Oke, terima kasih,
Thank
Pak.
you, everyone.
Thank you.
Oke.